Okay, spring 2020. Dogwoods are blooming. The pink one finally started blooming. So the fence has been pressure washed. We cleaned it with the bleach mix, but so it's all clean. Now it's ready to be stained this week. And some of the newest additions, as I'm walking through dewy wet grass, I'm being careful. Blackberries. I got these from our sunshine. Got these from our master extension co-op office. I was hoping that I didn't kill them. I try to be careful with that bleach mix. Looks like there might be a little bit there. And that looks a little rough on the edges. But overall they look kind of healthy. And all that clay pretty much should be washed off when it starts raining later this week. Not going to be the easiest thing to keep weeded out. But so these are the two that I got from them right there. And then there's the little ones there and there and there. These are snowbank blackberries. This is the trellis system, by the way. It's wire and T-posts. So those are, I have to train this one to go backwards. But those are snowbank blackberries. I got those like a end of season sale last year. And if you can see one thing, Ethan used to be able to see through the cracks. He can't do that anymore because we got these boards and we split them. We being me and Wanda. Well, Wanda split and then she showed me how to use a chop saw. So right now, and he can't really get that high to see through there because Ethan would come and spy on the neighbors and their dog. So then we have some more of the snowbank blackberries because they were truly, truly tiny. And in all honesty, I'm a little bit surprised they actually survived through the winter, but they did. So I'm grateful for that. This is blueberries. This is a blueberry plant, which looks pretty good. It's I had to pinch off the buds so it can work on establishing its root system. So I got 4. I got 2 blackberries and 2 blueberries from the extension office. This is the other one. I had to trim stuff off any new growth around the bottom as well. Because when you first plant them, for the first year, you don't want them to put any energy into fruiting. You want it all to go into root development. And then I have one last snowbank blackberry. And they call them snowbank because they're like a gold color. Or white, kind of. Anyway, that's a white camellia. It really didn't bloom. But I'm going to try fertilizing it this year. Then we have 2 more white dogwoods here. And there's Ethan. And those shrubs up there got a huge haircut. They were very, they hadn't been trimmed in a while. So they had really bushed out, but I cut them back. They always come back. That, we trimmed a couple of limbs and I trimmed a lot of stuff off the bottom. That's very prickly. I think it's really just an overgrown shrub that's formed into a tree. I don't know how much I like it, but I'm leaving it. These are the 2 newest arches. This is going to be loofah, watermelon, spaghetti squash, and butternut squash. And yeah, everything has been cleaned. So the whole fence is going to be clear sealed. But this and the cage and all the planters are actually going to have a colored stain on them. And since Ethan is wanting to go in there, he's not going to get to. So that was a leftover one of these panels, a piece of one of these panels. And now it's a table. And these are the straw. You know what? We are going to go in there. Ethan just went away. And so I can get it closed, I think, before sunshine sneaks in. Okay. Lots of mud in here. And actually, I cracked a hole. I did it from the opposite side, so it's not holding standing water anymore. So I won't really be a mosquito pit so much, and can try to plant more flowers. Of course, I don't know if we want to, because those pansies aren't looking too good. But anyway, that or we'll get rid of it. So these are the 10 newest strawberries. Galetta, if I'm pronouncing it right, and Chandler. So I think these plants were at least a year old. So that's why you can see that they're going to be giving me some berries this year. I had those on sale too, so I got 10 of them for $18. These are mine from last year, and they're doing quite well, actually. There's more berries. The white petals will die, and then the berries will come on. But yeah, you can see, and I saw a bunch of them starting to come in back here. Now these two, the ones I bought last year was this one and this one. These two, which have some berries coming in, are runners that I let root from this one. So I started out with 2 last year that I bought, and now I have 4. Because that's how I can have an ever supply of strawberries, is if I let the runners root. Because what I've read is that strawberries the plant only produces for about 3 years. But letting the runners root, so after 3 years, those 2 will come up. But by then, I should have, oh, there's Ethan being crazy. I should have more. Well, yeah, he's figuring out. He's finally figuring it out. Oh, I think it was actually that bird up there that he was probably barking at. But he's figuring out he can't see through the fence panels anymore. Ha ha ha. And here, some of these are weeds. Like those right down in there, those are weeds. Because we pulled out a bunch of weeds. But I'm not sure what the rest of it, I can't remember what I planted. I want to say maybe it was baby bok choy, and then something else, I just don't know what. Now over here, you can see, oh, these are all carrots. I don't know if y'all can see them. Let me see if I can go in some. Yeah, there you go. This side is carrots. And over there is Paris Island lettuce. Okay, so that's coming in. Composting. Yeah, everything had to be moved. I like the shed though. I do like it. And since I can't use this anymore when I'm doing seeds, this is my new seating table. So Wanda had some pieces of 4x4 left, so it was enough that we can make me 4 legs. And then that was one of our boards that we cut and it broke, so we just used that as extra support. And there's the boys. And the only thing planted in here right now, all that green that you see, well, you know what, I take that back. All the green you see inside there is onions. Now what you see in those grow bags is more Paris Island lettuce and carrots. So I've got 4 grow bags, and I've got more, I just haven't planted yet. Over here, I just planted, so it's not come up yet. And these 2, I just planted iceberg lettuce. Actually, you know what, I'll take it back. I think it was those 2. So I'll do succession planting maybe in 2 or 3 weeks and do more. Oh yeah, I'm happy. It's all clean because it all needed it so much. Now Ethan can see through a crack right there. And this is actually lettuce that I planted last fall because lettuce doesn't like it hot. And more seeds survived than I knew about. Now that's a weed right there. But the thing is, I'm going to be pulling this up soon. So it's just gonna, but I'm letting it go. But that's some red romaine. Over there is Marvel of the Four Seasons, Amish deer tongue, butter crunch. I don't remember what that one was though, in the middle. It looks like it's a romaine, but I don't think I did any kind of green romaine, unless it's a red that just didn't turn red, because I did try to plant it all together. But anyway, like I said, and see, I had a few camellias on this one. These just really, I don't think I had any over there. These just really need some fertilizing. They will, when I'm positive that they're not, oh wait a minute, I think I see one back here. Oh, I do. Let's see. Let's see if we can get back here to see the camellias. Yep, there's some camellias back there. I'm going to go around from the other side. We might be able to see them better. Oh, it's this side. Oh. Actually, oh, there's a lot back here. Yeah. So, yeah, this one is definitely, well, they're just all on the back side. But anyway, so when it stops flowering is when it's time to cut it back. Because what I need to do is I need to cut all this along the bottom, and I have to trim out all this back here so it's not touching the wall. And then I just have to go in there and cut it all back. And this one, it needs to be pruned as well. This one I need to come in here and cut everything about down to there. So I need to get all that off, because this is a gardenia, which is absolutely stunning when it's in bloom. It's beautiful. It smells good too. But I don't want anything overgrown wild jungle. All the bricks that were here have now been used to order the blackberries and the blueberries. And again, Ethan can't see. The only place he can see through now over here, which is exactly where he came and ran, is right there. So he can see there. And then he doesn't see all the way up here. And I do have ant killer on the way, because they're back. But yeah, so he can't see through anymore to spy on the neighbors or bark at them. Right, Sunshine? Right, Ethan? Are you disappointed, buddy? Not that I care. Because that, let's see, let's show everybody what you do. That right down there. And that right over there. And then we got another one right there. This is where, when Ethan hears the neighbors doing any kind of yard work, Ethan comes out here and starts trying to chew through the wood. So yeah, so this is it for now. This is the white dogwood up here, which they're pretty. Flowers are pretty. So, come on, let's go. And then the pansies. You can see the pansies are alive over here. The rose bushes are doing good. I guess it's time to get the scuffle hoe. There's the pansies that will be raining this week. So, and then there's purple ones over here too. And that's the lemon tree. This is the lemon bush. That, to check, you stick 2 knuckles down to, no, they don't feel like they're dry yet. which I actually did get some cactus and citrus soil. And then that's where we started hardening off. So I cleaned that yesterday. It had that black gook all over it. Pollen, because we had some water in here. I've been dipping it out. It's full of grass clippings and everything else. But that's that. We didn't pressure wash this, but I think I'm gonna stain this anyway. Can't hurt.